Alright, so today's video I decided to do a lead guitar lick lesson real quick on something that's found off of this record, Van Halen 2. I remember the first time I ever heard this lick, it really stuck out to me. I was like, whoa, what was that? Like I was a kid, I couldn't tell if it was tapping, whatever it was. I'll give you a couple seconds to guess what it was. It was not from Spanish Fly, it's from one of the other songs, so I'll give you 3 or 4 seconds to guess. Okay, so I'll tell you where it's from. It's from the first solo in D.O.A. So I'm going to show you right now the lick, and we'll do a little explanation on it, how to play it, all of that kind of stuff. Alright, so one of the first questions about this lick is where exactly is it played? All of the tabs have it here, as the book does as well. All the tabs on the internet have it here. There really are no live videos. There's bootleg recordings, but there's no videos of Eddie actually playing it to see where he was playing it. It would make more sense that it's played here, like you saw in the video that I just showed. I found a video of Steel Panther and Pete Thorne playing it a couple years back, and they both played it here. It would make more sense that it's played here because the bend on the G string sounds more like Eddie than the bend on the D string right there. Now, I always thought that there was a phaser on it. I'm still not sure if there is or not. There definitely could be, since he was using a phaser during that era, but there's also a possibility that it basically just sounded that way due to the fingers and the flow and the fluidity of the lick. The first lick that I showed you of me playing it, there's no phaser on it. It kind of sounds like there is, though. The second lick where it's played here, there is a phaser on it. So that's debatable. I'm not really 100% sure, but the key in playing this lick is doing it, like I said before, smooth and fluid. Getting the legato licks down the way that they're supposed to be. The slurs, the hammer-ons, and the pull-offs. Once you get those down, the rest of it's not that difficult. All right, so one thing that I just want to reiterate before we go here is that I'm raking into that lick. I think that's what I hear on the record. The tab book shows a reverse rake, which would be like this. I don't think that's what he's doing. It would make more sense that he's raking into it like this. Same thing with the bend on the end. Doing this on purpose, unplugged, just so you can hear that it's not really like a product of distortion or whatever amp or plug-in that you're using. It's basically, it's coming from how you're playing. All that's doing is amplifying it. So again, I think what's going on here is that he's raking into the lick. It's a popular blues type lick. Hendrix, SRV, Eddie, they all did that a bunch of times. You know, they'll rake into like an artificial harmonic or a bend, that type of thing. Also, one thing I just want to reiterate real quick is that my little tab there, of course, I tried to make the pull-off and hammer-on notation as obvious as I could. Remember, these are legato licks. The first section of notes, there's 5 of them. You're only picking the first one. The second one, there's 3. The third one, there's 4. And then there's a 3-note pull-off. And then there's a slide going down, as far as the notes that aren't picked. I showed the tab a couple of times. Hope it's pretty easy to understand, I hope. If not, I guess just leave a question in the comments and I'll answer it. So, again, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.